Hello everybody, let's wait for the camera to zoom in properly and then we begin this powerful video, which is about if you have a lot of emotional pain, if you grew up in emotionally dysfunctional home wherein you are abused mentally, physically, emotionally, that has like completely destroyed your capacity and your capability to perform day-to-day tasks, and you're constantly tired and chronic pain and fatigue. Keep watching this video, okay? Let me sit properly and get my water bottle. Hope you are drinking enough water, because I am not. I am working on this habit of drinking lots and lots of water. So, first I want to begin this video by expressing that I would really love that if you follow that subscribe button, because I make daily YouTube videos that supports you in moving out of dysfunction into harmony, peace and joy, and reestablishing your power, reestablishing the connection with yourself and your creative gifts and so much more. So subscribe. I make daily YouTube videos. Check out my website wherein I offer sessions, high vibrational art that shift your frequency entirely, meditation, and slowly I'm working on providing workshops and courses. So keep a look on that. Now I want to validate you first that yes, you went through a lot of pain, a lot of it I know has been unseen, unheard, and unknown even to your own psyche, because you may not know that okay, that was so painful for me. Like recently I discovered that my parents never took any efforts to make me feel special. Sometimes they will just bring clothes for me, but that's that. They would never want to know what's going on in my world. There was nobody to talk to me like, okay, what's going on in your heart? What do you like? What do you not like? What hurt you? What was the best part about your day? These things were missing, and it's not like they were missing one day and were present another day. They were missing every day, day after day after day. There was no connection, and then and we don't know. We feel like, oh, that's normal, that only happens, but no, this is like dysfunction, and so there are some things a lot of people don't know. Like I also didn't know, someone touching you inappropriately is wrong, and talking about it is and not talking about it is also wrong. Like in my home, like someone will molest me sexually, I didn't know that it was wrong. Of course I felt weird, but then when I shared this with my aunt, she completely ignored me, and I felt like I did something wrong, I am bad, and all those feelings. And then later when I grew up, I was like, okay, what was happening was wrong. So a lot of times we don't even know all the bad things that were happening to us. We felt like they were normal, they just happens, so now we are awakening to that truth, like, oh my god, what a dysfunction that was. So that brings up a lot of grief, lot of sadness and pain. And when you don't know, like so much bad things were happening, that time you will feel a lot of tiredness within your being. And then like when you let yourself be tired, then let your house be dirty, let your everything go, let it all fall apart, and then you dive into that grief, you let yourself completely cry, and you won't die with that. When you dive deep into that tiredness and that grief and that deep pain, excruciating pain, that feel like that it's going to rip you apart, when you dive deep into that, you find the strength through that. For years I could not get out of my bed and or to take shower, to clean, to I could not act on my passions. I had no energy because that was being blocked by grief, unfelt pain, unheard anger, and when in our psyche, in our consciousness, we make things normal which are not normal, that's darkness. and we can't function with that. And now, since like lot of people are awakening, we are all awakening, there's a huge call that we must awaken, all of us. And when I say awaken, I mean like interrogate ourselves, what we are believing and thinking about ourselves, about people, about money, about health, about food, that is not normal, but just have been made normal through media and through like our parents and societies and families. Because what is a society? Society is bunch of families. If in a state there are 100 societies, and then 100 families, imagine if in a state there are 100 families, that families are creating a state. Simple. So the family dysfunction is huge, it's huge, and it can bring us down a lot. But I'll tell you, it is not going to bring you down. It can, of course, but I am here for you, and so many people are here for you. You're not going to go down. You're going to rise higher and higher and up, above and beyond, like you are going to receive everything that you need to be seen, to be heard, to be understood. Like and nothing that you felt will go unseen, nothing that you want to say will go unheard. Your inner child, every need of it is going to be met. Or the joy, the love, the care, the warmth it did not receive, you're going to get it. Okay, and I am here to show you how to cultivate that, how to bring that energy into your life. And I can like guarantee you that I can do that, because I have done that for me. If I wouldn't have done that for me, I wouldn't be here and being so confident in it. I have done that because I have went through like excruciating amounts of pain, darkness, that I felt like I can never find light. I could never reach the end of that tunnel. I felt like I just can't, there is no way. But I reclaim that power within me. Only then can I share it with you. And God wouldn't let me. This is my deal with the God and the universe, that I want to like only do the work that genuinely powerful for my people. And or else, no, there is no way with me that you can do just a mediocre work, just a work that does not benefit people. And no, excellent and like solid impact and solid healing and solid reclamation of power, that's done. That's the only way with me. That's the only possibility with me. So going back to the topic of the video, if you have lot of emotional pain, I see the reason why. So you, first of all, you will stop right now telling yourself that there is something wrong with you. No, there is nothing wrong with you. What is unfair is that you were made to believe that you are unworthy of love, or that what you want is impossible. When you, on a day-to-day basis, when you are not receiving proper love, proper care, you made it mean that, you know what, you're not worthy of it, or it is not possible for you. So it was never your fault. You were made to believe false things about yourself, false narratives about yourself. You were not given enough hugs, enough protection that you needed as a child. If you went through like really harsh cases like sexual molestation and like violation, and you were around adult around whom you always have to be on guard, like I know my aunt, I grew up with my aunt because my parents were in village. They sent me to my aunt when I was 3 because they thought that, I'll get good education, because she would live in a city. But she would beat the hell out of me. She wouldn't give me food. She would make fun of me with her sons, and me as a 3-year-old by alone, and they making fun of me, they criticizing me. I felt like there was darkness upon me. I felt I was being caged by some like kidnappers or something, and I just saw no way. and she never hugged me, she never loved, there was no love and warmth. Okay, it was really hard as a child. Imagine as a 3-year old, even a dog, if you bring a dog and you just leave it on road like that, that dog will become so confused. And then I was like, oh my god, what happened, what just happened? I could not understand it. I just could not understand it. And that is like also a dysfunction, when somebody can understand what just happened. And then sexual molestation started to happen with me, and then on a day-to-day basis, and then physical beating, wherein I'm being beaten every day, if not every day, then every alternate day, to the point I'm unconscious, blood is dripping out of my head. And then if the day that I am not being beaten up, I'm like constantly shaken when something will happen, and then she will start beating me. Lot of fear, every single day. So what became my personality is, and a lot of time people go in schools, and we all went through so much, yeah. And I know I can say sense this, because I know my audience, they're all only going to be the younger versions of me. So I know there's a lot of pain and a lot of torture that we went through in our psyche, and maybe nobody could see it, because okay, she is well fed, she's well dressed. I'm like, nobody wants to see beyond the outer structure. That's why I made a video about clothes, short clothes, should we wear clothes. It's not just related to clothes, it goes much deeper, how we need to go beyond the clothes. We should take care of ourselves and everything, and be presentable, but we need to go beyond, and reach the heart. What is going on within the person's heart? How are they feeling? Nobody, when you say that I love myself, that means that you care how you feel. If I say I love you, that means I care how you're feeling, and then we take care of each other's feeling. That is what real care, real love is. But that idea has been thrown out of the window completely. Nobody wants to take care, nobody wants to acknowledge feelings of each other. And yes, it is important that we feel our feelings, but do the right thing, but still acknowledgement of feelings. So for example, if a child comes to you and tell you that, what, I need a new lunch box right now, because everybody in this class is getting it. So now you are like, what, baby, I cannot get you new lunch box right now, but I want to know what that lunchbox will make you feel. And the child will tell you that, what, if I get a new lunchbox, then I will feel like I will be liked by other people in my class, then I will feel belonged, and I will feel calm when I know other people are liking me, and I will feel worthy of being friends with. So the child, what actually the child is wanting is the feeling of calmness, is the feeling of being belonged, is the feeling of relief, knowing that everybody likes him, because if everybody is liking him, nobody will harm him. If somebody does not like you, that means that they are going to make fun of you, they may attack you in some way, then we feel danger. If a child feels that everybody likes them, so they feel safe. So now, because when you ask that question, that how will that new lunch box will make you feel, child can respond what it actually is desiring: feelings of warmth, safety, feeling belonged, and being accepted. Now you will creatively find new ways of meeting that need for that child. You will not just like, okay, I can't get you, and then you just go by your day, and the child is just sitting there feeling like sad, depressed and lonely. In all of these feelings, he is sitting alone. So now you will find creative ways. Okay, you want to feel safe, maybe you can wear a fur, something furry on your body, so that it gives you the feeling of being safe. Maybe you can I will give you your special food in the lunchbox you have right now. If you want more friends and want to feel accepted, maybe I can talk to your teacher that she makes you be very interactive with you and play games together, everybody in the class playing together, so that you feel like, okay, I am being accepted. So you find creative ways to make that need of feeling, deeper level feelings of a child. And this is not only good, this is not only for child, but for other people also in your life, and for yourself also. If you feel like that you are being limited in certain way, accept that limitation, but that need that you are wanting and needing is necessary. How can you make that need met? For me, like, I'm just giving you example, like, I like beauty, I like colorful things, so I'm like, okay, I need a bow, but okay, I don't want to buy it right now, so I'll make it. So I keep doing those things. And I lost my earphone, like that clip, and I made this out of my hair clip. I just use over here, I'm just giving you example. Find creative ways of making those need of your feelings being taken care of met. And that is what we are looking in each other. That way we will create the safety, because if you know that I can take care of your feelings, you can trust me. But if that is not happening, that's why we feel unsafe. And then we grew up around people who really never considered feelings. So now we feel like everyone is like that, and there is this constant unsafety that we feel with people, because we believe that nobody will take care of our feelings, and no one will take care of our best interest. Our best interests are like our feelings being taken care of, and our needs of creativity, joy, and full acceptance being met by other person. People, yes, people are good resource, and people, we all are here to serve each other, to support each other, to take care of each other. And there are so many good people. We all are doing this work to create that kind of love, harmony, peace in this world. And wow, that was totally like, we all needed to hear this. And wow, that was a very beautiful transmission. So if you went through like a lot of abuse, and you could not even speak about it, and you were always confused, and that is now leading you to like tiredness, and like you are not able to act on your passions and inspirations, relax. It was wrong, and you will like it's going to be a slow process that you reestablish that connection and love with yourself. It's going to be a slow process, okay? One step at a time. Because not in a one day can you clean the entire house which has been dirty for past 2 years. You can't do that. Like the house which has been dirty for like past 2-3 years, and there's solid gunk and solid level dirtiness in the house, you will not be able to clean that in one day. It will happen day by day. So slow down. And another thing that I want to share, that because when we go through so much of things like that, emotional pain, there is solid some level of darkness and tiredness that we feel. And I want you to just make sure that it does not get the best out of you. Meaning that tiredness and darkness will try to convince you to not do things that are good for you. Meaning not go out in a walk. If you like painting, it will stop you from painting. If you like dressing up, it will stop you from dressing up. If you like cooking a beautiful meal, it will stop you from doing that. So just make sure, find a way, simplest way. You don't have to go all out in like looking beautiful, but can you just commit to taking shower? You don't have to fully keep your space clean and beautify it, but can you just keep it dust free, like find simple ways and ways that you can consistently do every single day. Because that way, when your space is clean, when you feel yourself well fed and well nourished, you will have the strength to feel the stronger level of feelings, like strong level of grief and pain and all these things. So yeah, just find a simple way. Like for me, keeping my space, and I have been pretty consistent. It hasn't happened in one day. It has been a journey for me. Okay, never compare yourself with anybody. Never. You don't know what's happening, what was happening with them behind the scenes. They just like a lot of discipline and patience was required. I was seeing a lot of people doing so well, they are so happy and energetic, and I was like, how are they doing it? And then I would compare myself. But don't compare yourself with anything, and start acting on the little inspirations, because when we go through so much of pain, we lost the touch from our joy. But then we start to, it also increase our capacity to find joy in little things, like a little good scent, like having this bowl, like drinking water and drinking it really slowly, and all these inspirations that you may be guided to take that workshop, watch that video, get that book, start writing, start painting. And whenever I would wake up, I would wake up with a lot of fear and anxiety, because when we are sleeping, our subconscious mind is trying to establish the connection, because all the pain and fear and everything that we went through, we disassociate it and we reject it, and all the things that we reject, it goes into our subconscious. And because we are seeking connection, even if we are seeking it directly or indirectly, but we are wanting that connection. So when we go to sleep, our subconscious pushes everything that we have hidden into our conscious mind. So lot of pain and fear and all those visions would come up. So I would wake up with fear, and what helped me was what did we say, yeah, waking up and just reading. I would like read Paramahansa Yogananda ji. One book is Artist Way, and another was this How to Love Yourself by Teal Swan. Magical. I'm super grateful for these authors, because they have changed my life in so many good ways, and some other mentors of mine. I'm super grateful, so I can cry, because I'm like so grateful that I came across them, how they have helped me into transforming the women that I am today, and giving me, like, so much strength to serve my gift, and believing in myself so much. So when I would wake up, so I would just, and it was a very different week to week, because between 1 to 7, a child comes to understand, what they like, what they don't like. But I, or many of us were never, we what is good for us, our boundaries and all of that, we never had the idea of that. Now we are doing this work, that was supposed to be at 2. A child is like, okay, I like this and I don't like this. But for us it was like, no, you have this and you have to wear this, you have to eat this, no option. So we never come to like, okay, what is my unique style, what do I uniquely want to do. It's like, no, you go to school and become this, that's all, no creativity. So now we are doing this work, and so you gotta follow those little nudges and little inspirations that you get, to go on a walk, and to like draw, paint, write, take that pottery class, and do all these little things. For me it's like making a bow, making the hairband, doing my makeup, and all these little things that I keep getting inspired to paint with my period blood, and give my period blood to Mother Earth. And that habit has also helped me. I know if you're a man watching this, you don't have period blood, but there are other ways. You can go into the nature and breathe, and like sit with the trees, they will guide you. And deep breathing, breath work, oh my god, magic. I would in future we'll start to make breathwork videos and whole sessions for it, because I really love it, and it has been impacting me a lot. So I want to do it for my people too as well. And yeah, so start to follow those little inspirations every single day, And everything, a single thing adds. Every little thing that you're doing for yourself, every little positive thought that you're thinking about yourself is helping you, is like taking your vibration really up. I have like my mentors, who have like amazing courses on like businesses and money, and whenever I'm going negative spiral around money, I listen to them. I feel really positive about it. I get my vibration right. Anytime I'm feeling, because there was so much lack in my life and so much darkness that I went through, I start to feel darkness around me. Okay, you are not worthy and people don't like you and all of those things. I just listen to some amazing mentor, read some amazing book, and it just up levels my vibration. And I journal. That I learned from Artist Way a lot. Journaling has been super, super, super powerful. Today I journal, like yesterday I journaled for 3 hours, and 3 or 5 hours. And today also in the morning, before I slept really late, but I slept like while I was writing for 3 hours again in the night. So a lot, because it's a solid commitment, because I know the amount of pain and danger was there, and the amount of destruction that had been made in my mind. I need to be actively taking proper care of myself, otherwise I'm falling back into those patterns. And sometimes we do relapse, but we always come back, and I'm here to hold you, guide you, and I love you. I have a guided meditation, Heal Your Life, in my description. Get it today, really powerful. Also book a one-on-one session with me. I love you, I love you, I love you. You're a rock star. I am here for you. I am here for you. This entire universe, world, so many people here supporting you on your journey. Okay, we are holding your hand.